Hello, STLCC faculty. I'm Becky Helbling. I'm one of the coordinators for the Center for Teaching and Learning at St. Louis Community College. I want to take a few minutes to introduce you to some of the resources that the centers offer to our faculty, and also to invite you to participate in many of the events and activities that we have planned for this year. The mission of the Center for Teaching and Learning is to support and assist faculty in pursuit of innovation and excellence in teaching and learning by developing and delivering a robust, comprehensive program of professional development opportunities. Our goals are to share best practices and successful teaching methods, to support scholarship, to mentor faculty careers, to enhance the intellectual life of the campus, and to offer opportunities for informal interaction on our campuses. To find out more details about everything the CTL has to offer, you'll want to visit this page. To get there, you can start by using the links at the top of any college webpage. You'll see up at the top, my cursor is hovering over the link to faculty and staff. I'm going to go ahead and click that link, and it takes us to the faculty and staff page. And if I scroll down, I find many links that are of great interest to faculty and staff. As I scroll down the page further, you'll see that one of the boxes available to me is the Center for Teaching and Learning. It takes me back to the Center for Teaching and Learning page, and this is really a place where you can find out a lot about what's going on in terms of professional development for faculty. We have two main points of information. One is the CTL calendar here, and the other is the CTL Faculty Development Guide. I'm going to first take a look at the CTL calendar. When I click that link, it takes me to a monthly view of activities and events that are happening that the CTL coordinators believe might be of special interest to faculty. Many of these are events that are organized by your CTL coordinators to help you get involved and familiar with the life of the college. You'll also notice that I've landed, when I land on the calendar, I land on today's date, and I can see exactly what's going on today. So another thing that's happening today is a session that's been organized as a district-wide event to introduce faculty to the Access Office and provide a space to ask and get some questions answered about Access, the Access Office, and how it can improve teaching and learning for students and for faculty. That just gives you kind of a taste of the kinds of things that are getting organized. You can also look at an upcoming month through the CTL calendar, see what's going on in November or even in December as we look ahead. So that's kind of a quick tour around the CTL calendar. I'm going to head back to the CTL page, and we'll take a quick look at the CTL Faculty Development Guide. So the Development Guide is a place where you can go to find some ideas for teaching and learning in all kinds of ways. So we've got links to annual conferences, we've got links to ebooks that we have available through the college that talk about teaching and learning, some ideas for podcasts you might subscribe to, some streaming media, and more. So the guide is full of information, and you can scroll down the page to find out more. You'll notice there's a navigation system over here on the left-hand side of the screen. So you can kind of see the broad areas where we've gathered information. So if you wanted to know which conferences are available to attend, some of these conferences are held in person and some are held online. You could scroll through that list to see if there's a conference that you may like to attend. There are links for associations and organizations who are interested in the ideas of teaching and learning. I'm going to scroll down the page a little bit more. You can find out about how to write a great syllabus and what the requirements are for creating a syllabus at St. Louis Community College. You might want to check out tips for the first 4 weeks of class. Those 4 weeks are so important in making our students feel connected to the college and to your class and to the content of your class. And so if we can add some things in those first few weeks that help students feel like they belong, that can be a really powerful addition. If you click that tab, you get a lot of ideas for how you can make those first 4 weeks really meaningful to your students. So you can see, I don't have time in this quick video to show you everything, but you may want to check out the tab about teaching practices and strategies, or ways to improve your teaching online, or ways to think about teaching with technology. There's so many choices right here on this guide. I'm going to scroll back up to the welcome page. And the reason I'm going there is because it gives me quick access right back to the Center for Teaching and Learning. So here I am. I also wanted to point out that from the CTL page, you can get access to the online education request for assistance form. And that request form will get you in touch with the learning experience consultants, also known as the LECs. And the LECs are the experts in instructional design and technology for the college. They can help you with things like course design for your online course. If you have questions about teaching online or teaching a hybrid course, they can be really helpful. You can also get help with different technology ideas that you want to implement in your courses. Once you fill out that request form, an LEC will get back in touch with you, and you can begin working on that assistance that you had requested. And then finally, as you scroll down the page, you'll see we have contact information for people in the CTLs at your campuses. So you can get in touch with LaRonda Wilson, who's the CTL coordinator at Florissant Valley, with Mike Lukey, who's the coordinator at Forest Park, Sarah Fielding, the coordinator at Wildwood, and me, Becky Helbling, the coordinator at Merrimack. And you'll also see we've got contact information for our liaison to the Academic Affairs Leadership Team, Stephen White. He's also the president of the Wildwood campus. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top and remind you that one way to get involved in the life of your campus is to participate in some of the events and activities that are sponsored by your CTL and also available through the CTL Faculty Development Guide. Thanks so much for joining me for a few minutes, and I wish you the very best in this next semester.